Yo, 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 what's the deal? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, good people? Peace and love, peace and love, peace and love. Happy, 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 tenacious and truthful Tuesday. Peace and love. What is the deal? What is happening? What is going on? How you feeling out there in the world? It is Tuesday. It is a beautiful day. It is hot already, but it's a beautiful day, man. It's hot. It's cold. What you gonna do about it? Nothing. Right? It's hot. Stay cool. All right? Stay cool, man. Stay cool. And if you got a life that when it's hot, you still got to do too much, then you got to figure out a new life, baby. If you can't stay cool, keep yourself cool, then you need a new life, baby. Happy Tenacious and Truthful Tuesday. We are getting it going. Give me 1 second. We are putting the light up on this device. Got in late today, later than I would like to, but it was perfect because I had a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful morning. Beautiful morning. I had a beautiful morning, breaking fast, meditating with my beloved, all of the stuff, man. All of the stuff, all of the stuff. What a great morning it's been. To be up early, I was up really early today, right? Like I ultimately like to be 3 o'clock. Actually, earlier than that. I only slept for like an hour last night, right? Yeah, we here though. We here, man, and we grateful and we excited, and it's going down. And we're gonna welcome our IG folks now. What's going on, IG folks? What's going on? Peace and love, peace and love, peace and love. Welcome, 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 welcome to the show. Welcome to another episode of SR Daily. We are back again. Still here, man. We are officially now 5 episodes, 5 days away from our next milestone episode. Our 400th episode is happening next Tuesday, a week from today, man. Next Tuesday, July 1st, 2025. Eddie Kruger, what's going on, my brother? Peace and love. Hope you're staying cool out there in Brooklyn. Sefu Sankofa, what's going on, my brother? Peace and love. I hope you're staying cool out there in Brooklyn or wherever you are. You be moving and grooving. You could be in Brooklyn. You could be in Queens. You could be in another part of the world. You know how you do, my brother. You be moving and grooving. But what's going on, man? Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Great rising to those here on the East Coast, West Coast, those in America. It's our rising. It's 9 a.m. over here. It's 6 a.m. over there on the West Coast. In other parts of the world, it's afternoon and it's evening already, right? So yeah, good day. It is election day, man. It is election day. It is election day. We're gonna talk about that big election, primaries for mayor, for council, for all of the different, races. It's the primaries today, man. So make sure you go out there and vote. And don't just vote for anybody. Don't just vote for party. I would never tell you that. I'm gonna hold it. We're gonna get into it. But what's going on, y'all? I'm your boy, your host, LaShawn Sugar Martha. You are tuned into another episode of SR Daily. This is episode 395. Yo, Sefu, Kruger, 395 episodes. Both of you have been here since the inception, since I started this back in 2023. Almost 2 years of doing this show. 395 episodes is epic. The address for the 400th episode is, I think, 1238 Atlantic Avenue. Don't quote me. I'm putting the flyer up today. The flyer is done. All logos are added. Great photo. Dope flyer, cool flyer, man. We just pushing for the 400th episode, which is next Tuesday, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. in Brooklyn at Brooklyn Blizzard's event space. So make sure you mark your calendars if you are not working. If you can make it, make it. Kruger, you got to make it. I know last time I figured you would be busy, wouldn't make it, so I didn't say nothing. But if you can make it to episode 400, my brother, I would appreciate you making it, in person, part of the live audience, man. We're gonna do the game show. We did the game show last time for 300th episode. We're gonna do the game show, Know Your Stuff game show, right? We're gonna have a round or two of that. It's gonna be a fun time, man. So mark your calendars. But we're gonna move right along, man. Hit the share button. Let's hit this share button, share this live with 5 to 10 of your friends who may be interested in tuning in. Hit that share button, share this live, share this good content with the good people in your network, right? If you can't share good content with them, if you like this content and you don't share it and you can't share it, then you got to ask yourself why, right? Why can't you share it? They don't like positive stuff. Why won't you share it? You don't like sharing positive stuff. What is the issue, right? What is, as they say, the holdup, right? Yeah, my brother. I'll send you the address. Right, it's right in Brooklyn. A little bit further from where you at, but it's definitely in Brooklyn, and we're gonna be there next Tuesday, man. Next Tuesday, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. But guys, listen, I am your boy, your host, LaShawn Sugar Ray Morrison. It is Tuesday, June 24th, 2025, episode 395, and we are going to pull up our notes and get started with the first segment of today's show. Today's first segment is a word of the day. It is a word of the day. What's going on, Unc? What's going on, Uncle, man? Look, listen, I got to give you a call, Unc. I need your help. I need your assistance, man. I need your guidance, your advice, your wisdom, and your physical support, man. So I'm gonna give you a call. If not today I got mad stuff to finish, mad moving around to do. But I gotta give you a call, Unc. We gotta chat. I need your help. But yeah, start with the first segment. Today's first segment, the word of the day. Today's word is alien. There's a lot of craziness happening in the world. It's been happening. It's always happening. But specifically right here in our country, right here in our city, New York City, greatest city on earth, right? Greatest city on earth, New York City, and throughout America. And throughout the world, we're using this term alien. Oh, they're aliens. They're illegal aliens. They're aliens. They're aliens. When I grew up, and again, ignorance, right? But I thought aliens was just in the sky, extraterrestrial, right? E.T. But I learned that alien means much more. And okay, I took it, I heard the definition, and I understood it. And then as I lived and learned more, I realized, whoa, the people you call it aliens, I get it for like currently, but like, what about the people who call them aliens, right? So let's define alien. Alien is defined as belonging to a foreign country or nation, a person who is not of a particular group or race, belonging to a foreign country or nation. So I've always wanted to ask publicly, who are the true aliens? Who are the true aliens of this land? Because we're all aliens to someplace, right? We all are foreign to someplace, right? We go someplace you've never been, you're a foreigner. Your people's not there, you're a foreigner, you're an alien. But in terms of America, who are the real aliens? I think I said it yesterday, I've said it before. The real people of this land is the black people, the red people, and the brown people. This is our land. So the aliens would be the white people and the yellow people, which is the Europeans and the Asians, right? Like South Americans, right? Black folks, right? We were here. Like folks in Africa, like we were here. This is our land, right? So it's funny and sad hearing so many people talk about foreigners as aliens, knowing that the human mind connects the term alien to something that's bad, something that's not supposed to be there. Right? Oh, you're from a foreign country. You ain't supposed to be here. This is our Earth. Who Earth is there? Who planet is there? How can you be a foreigner? Number one, even me saying Europeans is our land. How can anybody be a foreigner anywhere? But if there are any foreigners, indeed, bet your bottom dollar it's the Europeans. They're foreigners everywhere. Even in their own place, they're foreigners. How does that happen? Right? So yeah, man, like the foreigners, the aliens here in America, they, along with us, we built this land. We built the railroads. Like the names of the states were named after people who are here, who are now considered aliens, right? Maybe because they had to move south of the border because Europeans was being so violent and hateful and mean, right? And inhumane. They treated people with, like, they had a lack of humanity. So yeah, man, like the real true aliens are the Europeans who came later on boats, right, and caused havoc on the people occupying this land, caused havoc on the people occupying this land. So don't believe the hype. Everybody is a foreigner to someplace. You are a foreigner someplace. I am a foreigner someplace, right? So don't believe the hype, man. Don't believe the hype. Don't get too caught up in the hype. You know what I mean? Like, people are people. People are human. Humans have a right to roam. Humans have a right to be here in America, in our house, right? On our blocks, right? They have a right. Not in your house, right? Like in your house. But on your block, in your community, part of what's going on, right? They're humans. They want to do something. Welcome, right? Welcome. So that's our first segment of the day. Said Food said, I am great, beloved brother Tony MacArthur. Peace. Private property is a colonial concept. Absolutely good seeing my brothers Tony MacArthur and D Brown. Great way to begin our morning. Peace and love. D Brown, what's going on? Tony MacArthur, peace and love. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tuning into the show. Mona Love, baby girl, happy Tenacious and Truthful Tuesday. Move right along to our second segment. Today's second segment, need to know news of the day. Listen, today is election day. Primaries, they are here. They are here. The election has been crazy. The race, rather, has been crazy. Zohran Mamdani has been gaining freaking steam, and I love it. 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 Listen, primaries, election day. This is where local elections and voting truly matters on a local level and in a very real and human way. Things that affect you and I and your children and my parent and your siblings and my spouse and her children and your uncles. It affects all of us, regardless to income, regardless to where we live in the neighborhood. It affects all of us. We're talking about roads, right? We're talking about taxes. We're talking about transportation. We're talking about rent, housing, rent. We're talking about business, right? Economics. We're talking about health, right? We're talking about land use. We're talking about like not just rent, but housing. We're talking about so many things that affect all of us locally, children, schooling, right? Like where schools at? What supplies the school has? Does the school have enough money, right? That's all in local elections. Yes, it's federal government, but that's all local election. Your city council, your state assembly, right? Your state senate, right? Your mayor, right? Your district leader, your judges. So local elections matter, man. This is where it goes down, right? Personally, I like to be real personal, and sometimes, I don't really have the I don't give a f mentality anymore generally, but in terms of politics and being personal, I don't give a damn, right? I don't give a damn, man. There are many candidates running for many offices that I know of. Most I don't like. Most are not real. Most are not real. Even when they say they are. They say they are. They call you up. They chat with you. They see you. They talk to you. They dap you up. But you never hear from them again. Even the ones who you like. Even the ones who supposedly like you. Like. So I will say, all right, for mayor, that's the one race I'm going to speak on right now. For mayor of New York City, please do not rank Andrew freaking Cuomo at all. Do not rank him. Do not rank Andrew Cuomo. Andrew Cuomo had to leave his job because of charges, because of accusations, because of his desire for power and control, right? He had to leave his job, and then he's back. Right? He was the governor. Now he's back. I'm gonna run for mayor. These people really have an addiction for power. These people really love running for office. They are career politicians. That's something that I told you guys. Even when I run for office, right? Even when I run for office, I'm gonna make some things happen soon. I just want one term, man. I want one term, one position, right? I win depending on, like really dependent. Like it has to be heavy, like massive success, which we will have. I run, we win. We got massive success. We're gonna do the damn thing. And then there's one other office that I would run for, and that would be one term, and that would be it. Like I would not run for a second term. Like so, office I want to run for, local office. I win local office. I kill it. I dominate. People want me to run again. I wouldn't run again for that office, right? I would run for another office, a higher office. I'll run for that office the following election, right? And we win. We will do one term there, and then we out of politics, man. Like politics is life. Politics is real life. Politics happens in our family, in our communities, on our block, yes. But mainstream politics, no. I got a whole different vision I want to build for us as a human family, for my Queensbridge community, that doesn't need me being in city, state politics, right? We can create our own independent thing, and I would love to just like that would make me satisfied. We had our own independent community council in Queensbridge with ambassador of Queensbridge, which is something that I created. I started about a decade ago, man, with this young lady I knew, right? This young lady I knew who has since passed away, incredibly beautiful, powerful sister. She was an attorney, and she helped me start to draft some language around a new independent government for Queensbridge, which will have an ambassador that would establish a community council, right? That would establish a board and voting and all of those things. All of the things just on a more local level, like super local, because Queensbridge, unlike neighborhoods in Brooklyn or Harlem maybe, is the largest public house development in the country. And so Queensbridge, as being part of Long Island City, is completely different from Long Island City, like the whole of Long Island City. And so we have different needs. We have different desires, right? We have different culture. We're different, but we got 10,000 people, and that's enough for a small city, right? And so that's enough where we should have our own small government, right? We should have our own, police department. We should have our own, right? We got clinics, but we need better ones. We should have our own health systems, our own grocery store. We should have our own everything in Queensbridge, and it should be owned by us for us. And so, yeah, right. But listen, Zoran, back to Zoran. Zoran Mamdani, man, is the real deal. Met him a bunch of times, chatted with him a bunch of times, man. Sat with him, ate with him, broke bread with him, laughed with him, right? Addressed serious issues with him, right? Whether at City Hall, whether we're talking about here in Long Island City, whether we're in Astoria, right? Whether we're freaking in Staten Island, right? In Staten Island at an event where he was being interviewed when he was first making his announcement that he was going to run for mayor. We was on Staten Island with him at the crib, eating and talking and laughing and joking, and I'm going to post some pictures today. That's who I'm going for, man. That's who I'm going for. That guy's the real deal. To me, he's the real deal. His energy is good. I pick up on energy. His energy is good. He says the things, not just the right things, but powerful things, right? And yeah, man, like I've seen some interviews. I've benefited from his work as an assembly member in my district. Truth be told, Zoran is the reason why we started the community food hub in Queensbridge. He gave us $100,000 freaking grant. He gave us $100,000 grant to start the freaking food hub in Queensbridge in 2023. And then his chief of staff reaches out, right? They want to do community-owned grocery store, and they want to do in Queensbridge, right? And then around Queensbridge, a community-owned, operated grocery store. So like, and that's his initiative, right? Him saying, "Yo, let's do this," right? How does this look? How would this work? So yeah, man, that's what I'm going for, and I'm going to go to Queensbridge maybe for like an hour today. And I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to encourage folks to rank him. And I'm going to encourage folks to not rank the other guys, right? Or the other guy, like don't rank Adams, don't rank Cuomo, whoever else you rank, number 2 and down, cool. But rank Zoran Mamdani, number 1 candidate for 2024, 2025, next mayor of New York City. I believe we can get some real dope work done with him as mayor. I believe that people on the ground like myself will have access, like more access to people like him as mayor, right, to do more things, because the current mayor and the last mayor and most mayors, average people don't have like connections. Average people can't sit with the mayor. And I get it, right? Like, but there are people sitting with the mayor who really ain't doing the damn thing, not the way it should be done. Right. So yeah, so that is our second segment of the day. It is election day. Make sure you go out and you rank your candidates, man. But please, if you're in New York City, rank Zoran number 1, the Republic of Queensbridge. Yes, sir. We need you, brother. Sugar Ray at Council. Yeah, man, we're gonna make some stuff happen, my brother. We're gonna do the damn thing in 2 years, right? Consider that this year we're just not ready, man. Mad stuff going on in my life, my personal life, my family life that needs my attention and my time and my energy. And so I'm like, I'll be doing both of this service, right? I'll be doing the people of the service if I ran this election, because I will win, and then I'm not able to focus as much time on my family the way I need to. So yeah, 2 years, brother, we're gonna do it, right? We're gonna run, we're gonna make it happen, right? We're gonna make it happen, man. We are going to make it happen. Deep brother, peace and love. I need you at City Council. You introduced me to Zoran. Yes, sir, I did, man. So yeah, that is what's up. We're gonna move right along to our third segment of the day. Today's third segment. Listen, it is hot, and this third segment is the tip of the day. This tip of the day is inspired by team meeting yesterday, right? So the tip is 7 tips. It's Sugar Ray's 7 tips to staying cool in the heat. And again, this tip is inspired by yesterday's grounding question during our weekly Connected Chef meeting. We have a weekly meeting with Connected Chef on Mondays, and we do a grounding question every week. We come together as a team, and this tip is inspired by the grounding question. The grounding question was, how do you stay cool? Right? How do you stay cool? And I was really looking cool yesterday. They said not the vibes. The vibes is cool, but how do you stay cool temperature-wise? Right. And so the answer is just like, I laughed and the responses rolled off my tongue. I said, first, you got to be cool, man. Like, first, be cool. Just be cool. That's it. How do you stay cool? You be cool. Right? Dress fly, dress cool. Right? Smile, be in a good mood. Ooh, dress cool. Dress smooth, be in a good mood. That's a bar. Don't complain about the heat. Do not complain about the heat. Complaining changes nothing. I know people who every season they talk about it's too cold. They talk about it's too hot. They talk about it's too windy. They talk about it's too rainy. They talk about it's too mild. People just complain, which changes nothing, which makes it worse for them, right? Which makes it worse for them. Remember this key. What you focus on expands. What you focus on expands. One more time for the people in the back. What you focus on expands. And so if you focus on the heat, if you focus on how hot it is, you will indeed be hotter. Like, you're going to be hotter. If you focus on the heat and how hot it is, you keep saying it, you are going to be hotter. I think I need to print this and like put this place, like make this a graphic and post it online, because it's key, right? It is key. It is key. It is key. It is key. It is key, man. But if you just let it be and ignore it, it won't feel as hot to you as it might feel to others. It's the same 103 degrees, but I'm not as hot as you. Why? Because I'm not complaining about the heat. And I'm like being cool, right? I'm just like, yeah, that's it. Real simple. Tip number 2, think cool thoughts. So don't just ignore the heat, but also think cool thoughts. Don't think thoughts that stress you out. Don't think thoughts that make you hot, that raise your blood pressure, that make you more tense. Don't think those thoughts, man. Don't think those thoughts. Think cool thoughts. As you ignore the heat, get in your head and think cool thoughts. You can think about your new boo, right? What you're gonna do later when you see her, right? Your new venture, a favorite memory of a favorite memory or a person. It could be anything, right? Think about the beach, like literally cool thoughts. Think about the beach or a pool or the hydrant if your hood gets down like that, right? If your hood gets down like that, think about all of that, man. Tip number 3, drink plenty of water. This is key. It helps tremendously. It helps with hydration. It helps with hydration. It helps with body movement and fluidity in the body. It helps, man. So drink plenty of water. Tip number 4, this is the key, man. Eat light. I don't always do this, but I know it needs to be done. When it's really hot, you need to eat light. Fruits, salads. Don't be trying to cook a whole meal in the kitchen. I mean, okay, you can do what you want, but then you're going to be hot. So if you don't want to be hot and you want to stay cool, then eat light, right? Even if you don't cook, if you buy the hot food from outside, right? Like lighter food will help keep you cooler. So eat light, right? Don't stuff yourself with heavy foods, right? Like not stuffing yourself with heavy foods works wonders on helping you stay cool. Tip number 5, get in the water. If you could get in the water, get in the water, whether it is a beach, a pool, right? Whether it's a beach, a pool, man, like get in the water, a beach, a pool. You can use a garden hose. You could freaking use a fire hydrant. Again, if your community get down like that, turn the hydrant on. Or like I did last night when I got into Brooklyn, just freaking dump cold water on your head. Dump cold water on your head, take cold showers, right? Like, because you stay cool. Last night, Mona put the cool rag on my arms and my body, and you just stay cool, man. Stay cool. Get in the water, right? Like, just let cool water hit you a lot, right? Tip number 6, relax. Take it slow. Do not rush what you are doing or where you are going. You don't need to walk so fast. You definitely need to run, unless you're running, right? But like take your time, relax, take it slow. It's all good. It's gonna be there. You don't gotta rush. It's hot. Stay cool. Keep it pushing. Take your time, right? And tip number 7. This is the asterisk to tip number 4, because tip number 3 and 4. Yes, tip number 3 and 4 says drink plenty of water. 3, and then 4 says eat light. This is an asterisk because if you are fasting, right? Like yesterday morning, and I did a breath fast, so we didn't drink or eat anything in the heat, right? So if you are fasting like Mona and I was yesterday during the 98-degree day, you just gotta breathe deeply and properly, man. Ain't no way out of that. You made a commitment, you follow through. You gotta know how to breathe to cool you down. Know how to breathe to give you some oxygen, man, right? Just breathe deeply and properly, or properly and deeply, where you just freaking breathe, right? You take breaks to sit in some shade throughout your day. If you're outside, you got to move around, find some shade, take some breaks. Again, that's the perfect time. You outside, let the water hit you, right? Find some sprinklers, let the sprinklers hit you, turn a Johnny pump on or something, a fire hydrant, and be engaged, man. And so, yes, those are rather the 7 Sugar Ray 7 tips to staying cool on these hot NYC streets. Do 1 or all 7, right? And you should remain cool as ice water. You do 1 or you do all 7 of them, you should remain cool as ice water, kind of like me. You heard? Peace and love. We're going to move right along, guys, to our 4th and final segment before we get out of here. We got one more segment before we wrap the show up. Food said, think about the ocean water. Yes, they hydrated. See you in 2 years. Haha. D Brown, I can't see what you posted, my brother. I cannot see what you posted. I don't know what you posted, my brother, but thank you for tuning in. Thank you for engaging. We're going to move right along to our 4th and final segment of the day. Today's 4th segment, as always, is our build of the day. And today's build, following the same similar theme to the first 2 topics with Alien and Election Day, I want to talk about community empowerment. Community empowerment. I'm gonna ask a very specific question. How do we get our communities back? Very real question. Very real, very real, very real. How do we get our communities back? Right? I know that today is election day, and many people tout this as the most important thing for folks to do in order to take control of their communities. Many people say this is the most important thing. Go vote. Go vote. That's what they say. They don't say be engaged. They don't say volunteer. They don't say mentor. They don't say meditate. They don't say change your life. They say, yo, community empowerment, go vote. And it's okay, it's important. But I personally do not think that is the most important thing, right? I think the most important thing first is to make a commitment to be involved. Before you vote, make a commitment to be involved in your community in as many ways as possible. That's what counts. That changes lives. That creates opportunity, because then you'll know who the electeds and eventually the candidates running for office, you know who they are. Then you'll be able to advise your community who has their best interest at heart. Understand that voting blocks matter. That's a way to take your community back. Voting blocks. Don't just individually go vote. Like, yo, what issues do we care about first? Not what candidate do we like, then we're gonna be split. Oh, that. No, what issues do we like? Who supports those issues? Right? Or who addresses those issues? How are they addressing them? Right? Like, voting blocks matter, man. Not simply voting for someone because of their party affiliation or because they dress nice and talk good. And please don't vote for them because of the color of their skin. No. We've seen people who look just like us kill us and do the worst to us and our people. Right? So no, not the color of their skin. Those things do not matter. We must be informed and we must be engaged. That's how we take our communities back. Building and block committees, community and neighborhood councils, right? This is the way. And yes, there's still an element of voting, even if only voting for your block president or tenant leader. Still voting. So yeah, voting matters, right? Civics matter. Civically engagement matters, right? And we're gonna move right along to our fourth and finals. No, that is our fourth segment. My bad. I was about to say another segment. No, that's it. Take your community back. Take your community back. Organize. You. Social media makes it a lot easier. You connect with people online who live in your area. Set a meeting date. Go meet up in person. If you don't know them, right? Like, it's a perfect thing to do, man. And so, yeah, man, let's take our neighborhoods back. One block at a time. I remember years ago, Razor and I, we were talking about this topic, taking our communities back, taking our country back, really. And we was like, yo, we got to start with D.C. It's like, how do we take D.C. back? Right? And nothing I'm talking about is about like armed revolution or anything like that. I'm talking about like strategy. And I'm talking about politics, political engagement, right? And community development, right? That's what I'm talking about. So we're talking about how do we take DC back? And the answer is simple. Real estate and politics. You get into real estate, right? You get property, you move down there, whether you own real estate or you live there, right? But you have a vested interest in a neighborhood, in a city, in a town, in a municipality. You have a vested interest. And so how do we take DC? We move down there, right? People move there. People start getting involved in politics, right? Like, you move there and then you get involved in politics, and now it's yours. You live there, or people who you love live there, people who you know care about live there. They know what the program is. They know what they want, right? Yeah, man, it's pretty simple, man. But listen, man, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. I have no doubt that we are going to take our communities back. We are already doing it in some ways, right? We are already doing it in some ways, not just here in New York City, but across the country and really across the world. We are addressing oppression. For the most part, we are resisting, right? We're doing all of the things, man. We're doing all of the things, and so we're going to be all right. As Kendrick said, we're going to be all right. But take those 7 tips, man. Use them. Build it a day. Consider it. Think about how do we take our communities back. Think about your position, right? What is your position? Bully with a good heart. What's going on? Peace and love. Think about your position, right? And what you think, right? Election day. Rank Zoran Mamdani number 1. I am going to post some photos. I think I got a video of him last year speaking at our block party, right, with Western Queens Community Land Trust. Photos with him in Staten Island. I got some other photos. I believe I got him talking to a young person in my neighborhood in 2023 after we started the food hub. We're going to post all of that stuff today. We're going to let the world know that we fully endorse Zoran Mamdani as the next mayor of New York City, 111th mayor. 111 is a magic number. But yo, listen, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys, man. Thank you for taking the time to be here with me. Please do join me right back here tomorrow, same time, same place, 9 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. Facebook Live, YouTube Live, and Instagram Live. Remember to mark your calendar. Next Tuesday, July 1st, 2025, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. The 400th episode is going down. So mark your calendar. RSVP is going out at some point this week, right? At some point, I got some other stuff to finish. I'm super behind. But got the RSVP, we got the event page set up. You can visit my website, www.lashawnmarston.com. Scroll to the bottom. I didn't even check if it went, but it should have, supposed to. Scroll to the bottom. You see the event link, right? You see 400th milestone episode. You click the button, you RSVP. It's a free event. You don't got to bring anything. Just bring yourself. We're going to provide some food, some fruits, and some beverages. As always, after the show is over, the 1 hour segment is done. We hang around for a little bit, listen to some music, drink some beverages, have some food, and just chat. All right. So yeah, this is my dream. We are building it step by step. 400th episode is coming up. But listen, I'll see you guys tomorrow, right? Remember, it ain't getting knocked down. That's the problem. It's staying down. So get up. The power is in you. As always, be kind to yourself and be kind to each other. Peace and love. Peace and love. Make immense sacrifice in our political prisoners. We love you too, brother. Thank you so much. There are also referendums on the ballots. We have to be accessible to our community, have a serious concern about the self-determination of the community. Absolutely. Absolutely. Do everything Seth Fu said.